Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Your Tech Today. In this video, I'm going to do the full review of the Lenovo Vibe K5 Note, in which I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of the phone and whether you should buy it or not. So before we get into the pros and cons, I just want to share some special features about the phone. So the first feature that we talk about is Quick Snap. So you can read over here, when the phone is locked or the screen is off, just press the volume, any of the volume buttons 2 times to quickly go into the camera and take a photo. So let's try this out. I lock the phone. So as you can see, the camera has popped up and I think it has taken a picture also. Yeah. So that's a really nice feature. I really enjoy this on my S7 Edge, where you double press the home key and the camera comes up. So this is really useful to capture any of the moments and you don't miss them. So you just have to remember that this feature is on. So the next thing that we go for is knock to light. So again, double tap the screen and the phone wakes up. That's also nice. You can check your notifications easily in that manner. So smart scene is there, where you can set your scenario, like where you are in the office, home, and accordingly set each of the settings of the phone. So we won't go into that much. Then there is white touch. So this is the button which you can see over here. This is called white touch. So you can keep shortcuts to some of the apps that you use frequently. Over here you can add them and delete them accordingly. Like suppose camera is there, so you can directly go into the camera from any screen or anywhere you are in the phone. Flip to sleep. So again, you switch that on and you flip the phone and the phone goes to sleep. Again, a nice feature. Then you have fingerprint gestures, in which you can single tap the fingerprint and you can set it to either go back or to the home. If you are somebody for whom the fingerprint sensor is very convenient to touch on the back, then you can use it as a back button or the home screen button. Then press and hold the fingerprint. You can do multitasking. The multitasking window will open if you press that, or you can go back to the home screen. So I wish they could have added some more features over here, where you could customize what single tap or press and tap the fingerprint sensor could do. So again, take a photo with the fingerprint. That is the most useful feature, I feel, while shooting with the camera. Then VR mode is on. Press and hold the power button and the VR mode is right there, and you can see the Lenovo's VR mode. So what this feature does is, if you have a VR headset like the Ant VR, which you can buy as a bundle with this for 500 rupees, I think. I don't know whether that offer is there or not right now, but I have gone in detail of the Ant VR and this VR feature in the K4 Note review and the Vive X3 review. I will leave a link in the cards above where you can check that out. So this is a really nice feature. So you get about a 100-inch screen about 6 or 7 feet away from you with this feature, and you can watch any of your content. If you have a 3D movie in side-by-side mode, you can watch it in 3D on with your Ant VR headset, or you can just watch a normal movie and it will give you an experience of a big screen in the VR headset. So let's switch that off quickly. And the next feature that is quick flashlight. So when your phone is in the lock screen, the screen has to be on. Just long press the home button and your flashlight comes on. And it's a nice flashlight. It's nice and bright. So the next feature that I'm going to talk about is Secure Zone. So what happens in that is, like when you start and set up your phone, this is called the open zone, where you install your apps and use the phone normally. But Lenovo gives you a feature in which you can create another partition in the phone, which is called the Secure Zone. And in that you can have your own set of applications, and it will be totally separate from the open zone. And you can easily switch between the two zones in the notification panel right over here. Right now we are in the open zone. Once we press that, it says switching to a secure zone. So first time you have to set it up, and you can choose which app automatically transfer over to the secure zone. So like I have put YouTube and WhatsApp over here. So I had configured my WhatsApp with one number in my open zone. In secure zone, you can again configure your WhatsApp with another number, and that means that you can have two WhatsApps working in the same phone, and you will get notifications in the open zone from the secure zone also. Only thing is, you have to open the secure zone and check out your WhatsApp and what are the notifications or the messages that you're getting. So I feel this is a great feature, especially with the nowadays that we have dual SIM phones, and this is a dual SIM phone, so you can have two WhatsApps in the same phone. The same goes for YouTube or any other app. So you can secure this with its own password and fingerprint and all that. So let's go over the pros and cons of the phone and whether you should buy it or not. The first pro I would say is the build quality. The phone feels very nice to hold. Everything feels very nice, and there's no creaking, there are no sounds. It is a metal finish. It is a bit of a smudge magnet, but it feels really nice to hold in the phone, and even if you don't use a case, it will not slip out of your hand, because the way the phone is designed on the edges, it gives you a nice grip, and you like to hold the phone even though it is a 5.5-inch device. The second pro I would say is the screen. The screen is really nice. The touch response is something exceptional in this phone, which I really liked. As I told you in the screen guard application of this video, that it is a bit fingerprint magnet, but the touch response is something which will make you feel really good using this phone day to day. And even after I've applied this Cellwell screen protector, the touch is still very good. The third thing I would say is the sound quality. The external speaker sound quality is very nice compared to all the other phones which are in this price range. This really excels at the speaker quality, and even the headphone output is just amazing. It is nice and loud. The bass is very good. Obviously it will depend on what headphones you use. So I used it with a couple of earphones and my Audio-Technica ATH50X, which are studio monitoring headphones, and it could drive it to the maximum volume, and I really enjoyed the music on that, and the clarity is amazing. It does use a Wolfson DAC, so I think that is what is causing the audio quality to be so good. So definitely this is the best audio that you can get right now compared to all the phones in this price range. Namely the Redmi Note 3 is what I would compare it to, which has a very mediocre speaker compared to this. The call quality on this phone is also very, very good. The earpiece volume is very nice, and even with the headphones I had no issues, and the other person also really enjoyed the audio that they were getting out of this phone. And they do specify that it has 3 mics and with noise cancellation, so the noise is really reduced to the minimal when you're talking to somebody on the phone. So another thing is the 3500 mAh battery lasts for a really long time, and it has a very good standby time. So if you charge it and keep your phone at night, by morning hardly there will be 2 or 3% of battery drainage, and on top of that the phone charges within 2 hours. So this is such a big battery also. It does not have any kind of quick charging feature, but with the supplied charger it is charging in 2 hours. Check out the charge time video for more details. I will leave it in the I section above. Another good thing about the phone is the rear camera is quite nice. It takes good pictures, as you would have seen in the camera review, but the front camera is really exceptional in this price range, and you will really enjoy taking selfies with this camera or pictures with the front camera as well as the rear camera. And audio during the recording, with the full HD recording that both the cameras are capable of, is very good. It is much better than the Redmi Note 3, and it has a dual SIM hybrid slot, so either you can use a dual 2 SIMs or a memory card and a SIM. The memory card can be made as an internal storage. That is also a very good feature if you want more storage for your games and data, and it does support up to 128 GB external card. Another good thing about the phone is the 4 GB of RAM, so multitasking is as fluid as it can be. It can hold all the apps in the RAM of the phone, and you can switch between them as much as you want, and it does not kill the apps which are running in the background. So the memory management also is quite nice in this phone. What I liked about the phone is that it is not having a very good processor or a powerful processor, but still in the daily usage the phone is very quick, very snappy, smooth, does not hang, does not lag in any way. And even in gaming also, yes, it is not as good as a gamer probably because the processor is a little weak, but it can manage basic gaming, as I showed you in the gaming review. In some games you might see a frame drop here and there, and it can be easily compensated by shifting the game to a mid graphics rather than going for the high graphics, and you can still enjoy your games because you get great battery life, you get great performance in the normal usage. In gaming department, because of the weak processor, you do lose out on some of the processing power and the gaming experience. And the last pro I would say is the fingerprint scanner is very snappy. It unlocks the phone very quickly. It does not miss. Even if your hands are a little sweaty or wet, it does work still, and there is no lag of any sort or any recognitions or anything like that. So this covers the pros of the phone. Now I'll talk about few of the cons that I can say are I'm just nitpicking over here. So first I would say is there's no quick charge support. Even though the phone charges in 2 hours, which I feel is really good, there is no quick charge support, and I wish they could have added that and probably given us a 1.5 hours of charging time from 0 to 100. Another con I would say is that they could have provided us with a better processor also, so that the gaming performance could have been improved. So the gaming is possible on this phone. There is nothing like you can't play games, but I wish it would have been better, the gaming experience. And the last con that I would say is the rear camera. If they could have added optical image stabilization, that would have been the greatest thing, because the camera is quite good but it lacks in low light situations. So if they would have added OIS, we could have gotten better picture quality in low light, because the shutter speed could have been lowered down a bit, and with OIS we would have gotten better video also, less shaky video. So at this price point, which is 13,500 for the 4GB version and 12,000 for the 2GB version, if they could have added the OIS, that would be the one highlighting feature which would have made this phone a perfect camera phone. So guys, this covers the review of the phone. I really enjoyed using this phone. I used it for about 10 days and it was really nice using this phone. I would go back to this phone for anything. I used it as my secondary device. I did not use it as my primary device, because it becomes really difficult for me to shift everything from my primary to the secondary. But I do use my secondary number also quite a lot, as I manage all the YouTube and all the emails from this phone. And I did do some gaming and my work from this phone, and really it was a very pleasant experience. I did not feel that it was lagging in any way. Another small con that I forgot to mention before is that this phone does not have voice over LTE. So all you people out there who are having Jio SIMs or plan to get that in the future, so this phone will not support VoLTE. I don't know whether Lenovo can fix it over an update, but it doesn't seem like right now it is supporting voice over LTE, whereas the Redmi Note 3 in comparison does support voice over LTE. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. It's a definite go for this phone. If you like audio, this is the phone to go for. And if you are a multitasker, this is the phone to go for. And I feel this color looks quite nice on this device. But it depends on your own personal choice. Call quality is also a really good feature. So basically a very nice, well-built phone from Lenovo, and you will really enjoy using it and would not have any problems unless you are a very heavy gamer and that's what you're buying your phone for, that is gaming. Then do not go for this. Probably there are better choices for you out there, but as an overall phone, it is very nice. So that is my review here, and thanks for watching this video. And if you want to purchase this phone, the link is in the description. Please use that to make the purchase and help out the channel. And thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.